Pakistan win the World Cup. A magnificent performance.
इमरान अहमद खान नियाजी
सिद्क़ दिल से हलफ उठाता हूँ
La ilaha illallah, there is no God but one.
Absolutely not.
तो मेरे पाकिस्तानियों फिर से वापस चलो.
Few people in Pakistani history have stirred up as much passion as Imran Khan. His path has been an incredible tale of victory, adversity, and unshakable resolve. Did he pave his own way, or was he destined for greatness? This is the tale of a man who sparked a fire in the hearts of millions by daring to envision a new Pakistan. Imran Khan was born in 1952, and his debut in the world of cricket marked the beginning of his life. There was no denying his brilliance, and his leadership was truly inspiring. He led the Pakistani national side to a historic triumph at the World Cup in 1992, so ensuring that his name will be etched indelibly into the world of sport legends. However, behind the surface, a different drive to change the very fabric of his nation was simmering. He had a strong desire to make this change. Imran Khan, who had become disillusioned with the corruption and unfairness that existed in Pakistan, entered the murky seas of Pakistani politics in the year 1996. He set up Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, PTI, which is a political party that is founded on the principles of fighting corruption, promoting social justice, and upholding Islamic principles. The path was a challenging one. Early rallies were attended by a small number of people, money was limited, and criticism from the media was constant. Despite this, Imran Khan persisted because his charisma and unwavering determination resonated with a population that was marginalized. The tide began to turn in a gradual manner. In 2002, Khan was successful in securing his first electoral victory, which sparked a glimmer of optimism throughout the nation. The size of his rallies increased, and his message resonated with millions of people who were looking for a leader who would tell them the truth. Every victory, every challenge that was conquered, everything contributed to the momentum. The Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf PTI has emerged as a strong rival to the pre-existing political order. Beyond the realm of politics, Imran Khan's compassion sparkled through with a brilliant light. His mother, who passed away from cancer, inspired him to found the Shaukat Khanem Cancer Hospital in 1994. The hospital was named after his mother. Because it was fully supported by donations, it turned into a safe haven for many patients, which is a demonstration of Khan's compassion and commitment to helping those who are less fortunate. It was not just in the realm of politics that Imran Khan aspired to achieve his goals. He had a vision of a Pakistan that was enlightened and empowered by knowledge, where education opened doors of opportunity for everyone. In the year 2005, he opened the NUML University in Miawali, which is his hometown. This university is a shining example of academic achievement. The National University of Modern Languages, NUML, fostered a culture of meritocracy and inclusivity by providing scholarships to students who were deserving of them, regardless of their background. The goal of Khan's educational reforms was to modernize Pakistan's antiquated curriculum by placing an emphasis on critical thinking and the ability to solve problems independently. A sentiment that struck a chord with many people who yearned for a better future was his conviction that education was the foundation upon which development was built. The trip that Khan took, however, was not devoid of controversy. The founding of Al-Qaeda University in 2012 brought allegations of misusing cash and harboring views that were radical. The scandal threw a shadow over Khan's reputation, even though Khan fiercely refuted these charges. A delicate equilibrium and open communication were required to successfully navigate the complicated junction of religion and politics, which proved to be a tough endeavor. To get a complete understanding of Imran Khan's political path, it is necessary to gain an understanding of the turbulent history of regime changes in Pakistan. The nation has been through periods of instability and shifting power dynamics, beginning with the military administration of Zia-ul-Haq in the 1980s and continuing through Benazir Bhutto's turbulent tenures with the government. During the time that Khan was rising to popularity, he posed a challenge to the established order and advocated for accountability and transparency. Because of this, he was inevitably pushed into conflict with political forces that were already entrenched. In 2018, Imran Khan's aspiration to become Prime Minister of Pakistan materialized as he ascended to power amidst overwhelming public support, vowing to combat corruption and reshape the nation into a new Pakistan. Upon his start as Prime Minister, he inherited a struggling economy, escalating inflation, and heightened international tensions. The following year, the global pandemic exacerbated Pakistan's economic woes. Contrary to prevailing sentiment favoring a nationwide lockdown, Khan opted for a smart lockdown strategy, which proved instrumental in mitigating economic downturns. Despite post-pandemic economic recovery under Khan's leadership, marked by impressive growth rates of 5.8% in 2021 and 6.1% in 2022, he found himself embroiled in domestic and international challenges. His vision of an independent foreign policy faced resistance from both the military establishment and the United States, while adversaries capitalized on perceived interference in global affairs to orchestrate a motion of no confidence against him. The Cipher, a diplomatic letter purportedly outlining foreign pressures to depose Imran Khan, served as the linchpin for his ousting from power. Khan's adamant stance that the cipher was evidence of a United States-backed conspiracy left his supporters boiling with widespread anger and mistrust. Ironically, a year later, numerous articles worldwide now validate American involvement in collaborating with Pakistan's military establishment and politicians to topple Khan. This involvement stems from America's desire for Pakistan to effectively combat Islamic terrorism and stabilize relations with arch-rival India. However, Khan's performance in these areas has fallen short. His confrontational rhetoric towards Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, labeling him a racist and Hindu supremacist, has escalated tensions over the disputed Kashmir region. Additionally, Khan's unabashed alignment with both Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping raises significant concerns. The expulsion of Khan unleashed a whirlwind of political chaos and societal unrest in its wake. Undeterred by legal hurdles, police brutality, and media scrutiny, his steadfast supporters flooded the streets, demanding new elections through peaceful protests. Amidst tragic losses and personal sacrifices, their determination only grew stronger. Imran Khan himself bore the scars of this struggle, enduring 3 bullet wounds during a peaceful rally, yet justice eluded him as the accused remained unaccountable. Despite the odds, the resolve of Khan's followers remained unshakable, fueled by a deep-seated dedication to their leader. Then, on May 9, 2023, the former Prime Minister faced a dramatic arrest inside the High Court, accused of corruption linked to the Al-Qadir Trust. Fast forward to February 5, 2024, mere days before the general elections, Khan's trial unfolded behind closed doors, shrouded in secrecy, with his defense team sidelined and state-appointed prosecutors leading the charge. This cloak and dagger spectacle, orchestrated by unseen hands, aimed to crush the spirits of a nation on the brink of a pivotal election. Yet amidst the turmoil and manipulation, the spirit of resilience burned bright in the hearts of Pakistan's 240 million citizens, poised to defy the odds and shape their own destiny. fateful day of February 8, 2024, Pakistani politics witnessed a seismic shift that sent shockwaves across the nation. In a stunning turn of events, candidates aligned with Imran Khan's party clinched victory in the recent election, seizing a commanding lead in parliamentary seats that surpassed all expectations. This triumph comes amidst a backdrop of intense political turmoil, marked by Khan's tumultuous ousting from office by Parliament in 2022, following a bitter clash with the military establishment. Since Khan's removal, his loyalists have endured a relentless onslaught orchestrated by the military, a calculated effort aimed at silencing dissent and marginalizing the former prime minister. This crackdown, masterminded by the powerful military brass, has cast a dark shadow over the nation, plunging Pakistan into a state of uncertainty and unrest. For decades, Pakistan's political landscape has been dominated by the iron grip of the military, wielding its influence to maintain control and suppress opposition. Yet on this historic day, the entrenched power dynamics were shattered as independent candidates backed by the PTI emerged triumphant, defying all odds and heralding a new era of defiance and change. As the dust settles on this momentous occasion, it becomes abundantly clear that Pakistan stands at a crossroads, teetering on the brink of transformation. The success of Khan's allies underscores the resilience of the Pakistani people and the enduring spirit of democracy as they boldly defy the oppressive forces that seek to stifle their voices. In the heart of this tumultuous storm, Imran Khan's populist fervor and the unwavering support of the country's tech-savvy youth have emerged as beacons of hope, igniting a spark of revolution that threatens to engulf the nation in its fiery embrace. The stage is set for a dramatic showdown where the fate of Pakistan hangs in the balance and the echoes of change reverberate through the corridors of power. Imran Khan's legacy stretches far beyond the conflicts and political confrontations. He has been a leader who had the courage to confront the established status quo and advocate for those who were marginalized. He continues to be a beacon of hope for millions. Both the humanitarian work he does via Shaukat Kanem and the educational vision he has for the future are examples of his unrelenting dedication to serving the people. It is impossible to deny the influence that he has had on Pakistan's social and political scene, regardless of whether one agrees with his political views or not. The reverberations of the movement led by Imran Khan continue to resound, which prompts introspection and a desire for change. His rise to power and subsequent fall from it shed light on the profound yearning for openness, accountability, and a leadership that embodies the aspirations of the people. His vision has still not been realized right now, but the seeds of transformation have already been planted and are currently waiting to blossom in the fertile ground of communal consciousness. Join us in our journey towards spreading awareness and fostering meaningful dialogue by subscribing to our channel. Your support means the world to us. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and share this video with your friends and family. Together, we can make a difference. Remember, respecting the democratic rights of people is crucial in building a fair and just society. Let's uphold the principles of democracy and ensure that every voice is heard. Thank you for being a part of our community.